doing today, man?
I'm doing all right.
How do you feel so far in spring ball?
I'm feeling good. Right now, we're just buckling down on technique and everything, and making sure we can execute our new plays. Of course, we got a new offensive coordinator, new playbook, so we're really working hard to get that down. And you know what I'm saying? It's just putting in work every day.
Is there a challenge in having a new coordinator and new guys come in? There's a lot of transfers in the mix.
Right.
It is spring season and you have plenty of time, but what's that been like?
Challenges I would say is right now, like we have a lot of mental errors just because it's a new playbook. We got new guys, so it's kind of like a clean slate coming into spring ball. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has to learn the new scheme. How everything operates. But I think everybody's doing very good so far, and as far as picking it up and getting it rolling, and we're looking pretty good as of today.
In a huddle first offense, how has that been for you as the center? Because we talked to Ben earlier, you have to kind of set the tone with going up to the ball and everything.
Right.
Is it kind of same story with you, and how do you attack that?
Right, it's the same kind of deal. Right now, the huddle offense is new as far as with the new offensive coordinator, but we're the generals on the field, so taking that responsibility, you have to know what you're doing to the best extent. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working on right now, getting everything to the back of my hand. I know what I'm doing, and everything's going to be great as soon as I can do that.
You've gone from working under D West to now to Ben. How has that change been, and how is he kind of taking that leadership in terms of being the starting center, and what has he passed down to you?
As far as that goes, it really is just it just comes back down to me, body weight, of course. I'm working now with Coach Joe, getting my body weight up the right way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sloppy, of course, but as far as everything else, we're really working together type deal. We're learning everything together, so it's kind of like a partnership here. And as far as me, I just got to fine-tune my technique and then get my body weight right. And as far as football, I'm not worried about football. Football is going to handle itself. That's the easy part, of course. But it's just the small things that we have to get fixed, and everything's going to be good.
What are you weighing right now?
Right now, I'm weighing 280.
Gotcha.
It's still really early on, obviously, in the offseason and things like that, but in a quarterback room where there's just a lot of different guys having to learn their tendencies as far as their three-step drop back, five-step,
Right.
how quick they get the ball out.
Right.
Is that a challenge, I guess, for the offensive line and trying to stay strong up there and giving whoever it is that much time back there?
Right. It's been a little bit of a challenge because we do have this new offense, and we're going against basically the best defense in the Pac-12. So, as far as the quarterback situation, I believe we have very good quarterbacks in the room, and they're also learning a whole lot of new things with the new offensive coordinator. And we all are kind of working together to get the chemistry going and everything right as far as up front. And I think it'll work out fine here pretty soon.
And with that chemistry from the beginning of spring camp to now, the last practice before the spring game, how far have you guys come, you think, and where you're standing?
Tremendously. We have came a long way. As far as penalties, being mentally locked in, we've all came together, and we're really starting to get things down now.
What have you done specifically to work on penalties and not having as much of them?
Specifically, I've learned now we all have to be locked in as a unit. So going in, straight football, paying attention, locking in, looking at the script perhaps, just to be ready for whatever it might be, especially at center. So I've been working on that, and it's really helped a lot. I've seen a lot of improvement, and I'm looking forward to keep improving.
With having Jaden Daniels last season, had a tendency to rush a lot and kind of scramble out of the pocket. Have you guys been working on anything specifically with quarterbacks that maybe are a little bit more are going to be in the pocket a little bit more?
Right, and that goes back to technique as well. We've been working all different types of technique, and Coach Cav has been helping us to execute these and get these down so that when it's time to go execute it in the game, we can do it to perfection.
How have you kind of shifted your development in terms of year one into year two working under Coach Cav? Is it kind of the same story, just kind of focusing on body weight and that kind of thing?
It's kind of a different story.
Yeah.
I believe personally, I still have a chance to possibly play. But then again, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? Getting my body weight together. You know what I'm saying? And really learning this new playbook.
Yeah.
All the formation learning, everything is new to me coming out of high school. And Cav really wants me to understand the football spectrum, maybe say have a higher football IQ, of course, before they can trust me to go in and execute as a starter. So I'm taking that role to just now learn and gather everything I need, execute, and by fall camp, we'll see where things goes.
When you talk about possibly playing, do you have any expectations for yourself set for this season?
Expectations, get my body in order, And as soon as I learn this playbook, I'm pretty positive I could do pretty good things on the line.
Where do you want to be body-wise, weight-wise?
I'm shooting for 295. Yes, sir. A more leaner 295, and I feel like I'm moving pretty good now. I should be moving good when I up my weight, and I feel like everything's gonna be all right.
We saw you hang on the goalpost. So
Yes,
I'd
sir.
agree with that.
Well, you said a lean 295. I mean, you look very lean right now. So what does that look like in the weight room as far as being that big, but staying locked into and getting to that point?
Right. Like Coach Joe is amazing. Coach Joe knows exactly what he's talking about and what he's doing, and going in there every day. As far as our workout routines, I'm still higher up on the racks, but my diet is what needs to be improved per se. Eating the right things and eating more often, and I feel like that incorporated with the weight program that we're going through now will get me a farther ways than I could imagine.